What's going on, guys? Chaseontwowheels here, and one of my ways of telling if I need to make a video is if I get comments consecutively on the same topic. And one of those topics recently is, did I miss the first ride of the bobber? I've gotten that comment I don't even know how many times at that point, so I figured I should probably make a video explaining where the hell the bobber is. Even though the answer to that question is it's right here. So let's get into why the bobber is still here in my garage. Alright guys, so before we get this video started, I did want to let you know that this coming Saturday, August 3rd, is our big once-a-year meetup that we put on. It's happening at Motorsports in Buford. It's the only meetup I do every year, but I wanted to do only one of them so I can really focus and make it a really fun event. So if you are a fan of motorcycles, you like looking at them on the highway as they zoom past you, you like pulling dank wheelies, if you are any sort of a fan of any sort of motorcycle, it is the type of place you should come check out. We have hundreds of people show up every year. We got food trucks, we have a coffee truck this year, thank God. We got all types of stuff. We got slow races going on. Mountain Motorsports is gonna be giving some stuff away. It's always a good time. I know Walterific is definitely gonna come because he's gonna be staying here at the house. And it's a really good time. Even if you don't have a motorcycle, you can still come check out all the people's bikes and all that kind of stuff. So it's a really fun time. If you guys want more information on where it is, what time it starts, and all that kind of stuff, I'll have it in the description down below, and I would love to see you there. It's the one time of the year I'm able to focus the entire day on you guys. It's basically also my 1 million subscriber party. So hopefully we will see you guys there. I'm interested to see if we have anybody from California come again, because that happened last year and it was like, holy sh. Anyway, that's all about that. Hope to see you guys at the meetup. Let's talk about the bobber. Actually, if I would have thought about that statement a little longer, I should have been like, also, for the first time and potentially only time, a wrecked bike rebuild bike is going to be out in the public. We're actually gonna bring the bobber to the meetup. It just happens that I still have the bobber here. We'll get into that. But since I still have it, I was like, well, hell, I might as well bring this thing to the meetup and let people come check it out. So if you guys want to see the bobber in person in the daylight, which by the way, it looks so good in the sun. Anyway, not the point. If you want to see the bike in person, you can come to the meetup. We will have it on display. Everybody will be able to check it out and see all the work that we put into a motorcycle at the meetup. All right, so let's answer the big question. Chase, why do you still have the bobber at your house? Obviously, as you guys can tell, the bobber is good to go. It rides, everything is good to go except for the title. Now, if you guys are fans of Wrecked Bike Rebuild, which I imagine you are if you're asking where the bobber is, the reason we can't do a first ride on the bobber is because it does not have a rebuilt title yet. So for you guys not familiar, in season 1 of Wrecked Bike Rebuild, we did the Ducati Monster, and I took you guys through that process in one of the episodes of getting a salvage title turned into a rebuilt title. You cannot legally register a salvage titled motorcycle or vehicle and it be road legal. You have to go through the process of getting it rebuilt and getting a rebuilt title on it. So currently right now, the bobber has a salvaged title and cannot be registered for road use. Obviously, I'm not gonna give the winner a salvaged titled motorcycle because they wouldn't be able to ride it. So the state that the bobber is currently in is it's totally built and ready to go. It's gotten all of the paperwork submitted to the state as of like a month and a half ago. So to get your salvage title on your car or vehicle or whatever turned into a rebuilt title, at least here in Georgia, what you have to do is you have to get the bike inspected. We already got it inspected, it passed, obviously, and you have to submit that paperwork from the inspector. You have to submit all the receipts for the stuff you bought and modified on the bike. Then you have to submit photos of the entire process of you doing that. So it's a big like lump of paperwork that you end up sending off to the government. And once you send that stuff off with the salvage title, you just wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and you wait. So a lot of waiting in this game. But yeah, this process takes a long time and for seemingly no reason. Like we had all of our documents in line, like everything was good to go when we submitted it. probably like 45 days ago or something like that. And the stuff just takes a lot of time. Anytime you guys are dealing with the government, or I'm dealing with the government, anytime you deal with the government, it seems like if you want something done, it takes a really long time to get that thing done. So it's just kind of one of the crappy situations where we're in a holding pattern. Like, the bike looks good. I would love nothing more than to do the first ride on that bike, film it, get you guys some awesome video, and then send it off to Riley, who is the winner of season 3. But unfortunately, that's not the situation we're able to do right now. So as you can tell, it's a little frustrating to have a salvaged bike and getting this rebuilt title. And to be honest, that's one of the things I'm looking at potentially changing with Wreck Bike Rebuild. Is I don't think I'm gonna do any more salvaged bikes. That's not to be said that I'm not gonna do wrecked motorcycles. I gotta find that rhythm of getting a wrecked motorcycle that doesn't have a salvage title. Similar to our Pkwy that we're rebuilding, that bike does not have a salvage title. It has a clean title, which is gonna be good for a lot of reasons. So I'm honestly, like, seeing how long this process takes, I'm highly considering no more salvage title bikes. That does mean I'm probably gonna have to pay more for the bikes up front, but one of the things that's gonna benefit is the final owner is not gonna have a rebuilt title, because sometimes that can cause issues with insurance. It depends on what companies you go with, but I think it's gonna speed the whole process up. That way, like, when we get done with the Pkwy, oh, is it gonna be beautiful. But it's also going to be able to be registered, ridden, and sent off in that order, in quick succession. So there's not gonna be this whole waiting period. And I think that's gonna make everything flow a lot better. Unfortunately, I didn't make that decision of no more salvage title bikes until I got to this process again. So there's not really much I can do right now. That's the update. I can't speed the process up. I can't do anything to press the government any harder. I even text my inspector guy. I was like, hey dude, like, I submitted all this stuff like 45 days ago. Like, any idea what's going on? And he told me that they are very backed up right now, which I'm making this assumption. I'm assuming that, you know, he's an inspector. He deals with a lot of these salvage to rebuild things. And I imagine he's getting a lot of emails. So for whatever reason, the government's taking a long time to get salvage titles turned into rebuilt titles right now. But regardless, that is the situation we are in. I'm excited to give you guys the first ride of this video. I can't do anything until I get the new title in. So hopefully that answers all you guys' questions about why we haven't seen the bike. If you guys are wondering how we're gonna get this bike to the meetup, we're just gonna be renting a U-Haul trailer and trailering it there. It could easily make the trip, but obviously it's not road legal. That's the update, guys, on the bobber. Hopefully you guys kind of have a better understanding of what situation we're in right now. And trust me, I want this thing out of the garage so I got more space to walk around. So I want it gone as soon as I can. It doesn't benefit me at all to hold on to this bike. So that's the situation we're in. And hopefully that answers all the questions. Actually, if I get a question of, Chase, where's the first ride on the bobber? I'm just gonna respond with a link to this video, and that way I don't have to continuously be like, well, see, it's stuck in a titling process and eventually it'll get sent out, but right now I'm waiting on the government to send me the rebuilt title, and I really can't do anything other than waste my time answering messages. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the like button for this blue motorcycle. I'm Chaseontwowheels, and I will see you guys at the meetup or on the next video. Outro crew, let me know if you're gonna come to the meetup. If you are, you get to see this bike in person. You can get to see this little blue thing glow. It's probably one of the things I'm most proud about. I'm gonna go turn it on. I did that. I wired it and everything. So proud. I'll see you guys at the meetup. I can already guarantee somebody in this video is going to comment, Chase, where's the first ride on the bobber? I know it's gonna happen. I know YouTube at this point. Yep, it's good to know your audience. You know what I'm saying? It's good to know those guys.